Hi guys, hope you're doing well.
Hey guys, we're back. We're back. Speaking of backs, my back's been down, our car's been down. We've had a mess, but
oh my Lanta.
Sheila's got an interesting story for you this evening.
As you can see, there's a massive fire under the Big Mac Bridge. Okay.
It's called Big Mac. It goes from Kentucky to Ohio to Kentucky, a well-known bridge in the area. Go ahead, baby, if you want, and she'll fill you in with the first part of the news story there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. Okay.
In the world. So powerful you can hear it. A massive fire overnight shutting down one of Cincinnati's most important bridges. Flames shooting 40 feet into the sky. Temperatures so high it left behind damaged concrete and warped steel.
This all started at the playground at Sawyer Point. That's right under the bridge. All that's left is charred wood, melted plastic, and ash. Families are now being asked to stay away.
Now the flames so intense it left the I-471 Daniel Carter Beard Bridge, also known as the Big Mac Bridge, closed.
Hope y'all can hear that okay.
Yeah. We're trying something new. We're trying to figure this stuff out, guys.
The name of the bridge itself is the Daniel Carter Beard Bridge, but it's better known as the Big Mac Bridge because of the double arches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there was a playground, Sheila?
Yeah, at Sawyer Point, there's a playground underneath that bridge for special needs children.
She's got another video after a while that shows you a good picture of what a huge playground that was. And over top of the playground, you can see the rudders or the gutters or gritters or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
What's some things called?
Garters or?
Yeah, the
beams?
Yeah, the beams.
Let's
call
say
them that.
Beams.
Underneath that bridge. And what a place to put a park. I'm sure they had plenty of shade and cover from the rain. But when that thing caught on fire, it really done a job.
Yeah. Flames 40 feet high in the sky, it said. It was really intense.
What else you got there?
Okay, let's see what else they say. Let's go a little bit. There we go.
Joining us here 11, I'm Mike Dardis.
And good evening to you. I'm Sheree Paloma. So we have team coverage for you tonight with the work that's just beginning now, and also the impact that this is having on thousands of people who use the Big Mac Bridge to get back and forth from northern Kentucky into Cincinnati. We begin tonight with WLWT News host Chris Jacobs. He's live for us downtown with tonight's at least encouraging development. Chris.
Yeah, hey Sheree, well those northbound lanes reopened around 9 tonight, and if you're having trouble seeing it over my shoulder, that's because they haven't turned the lights back on, but traffic is beginning to move across the Big Mac Bridge once again. Now they've left the far left lane closed and all of the southbound lanes closed, but nonetheless, that's still a big step in the right direction, when earlier today that bridge was covered in flames and smoke.
There's been a lot of spalding, there's been a lot of structural integrity compromising.
Unanswered questions continue into the night, as does the investigation after a massive fire underneath the Big Mac Bridge.
We're really asking the public to stay away from this area.
Investigators holding news conferences throughout the day.
We have been on scene since about 3:30 a.m.
This early morning fire started underneath the bridge at the playground at Sawyer Point. 60 firefighters responded. The fire department saying the material there may have made things worse.
There were a lot of synthetic materials, there was wood and the air, and all those things combined to create that large tunnel of flames. And
twisted steel and burn marks are slowly being repaired. Tonight, traffic once again being allowed to use the northbound lanes of the bridge.
The southbound obviously has more damage. It's going to take a little longer.
But total recovery is still up in the air, with no timeline on when things will be back to normal.
Tell them about what was
playground area that was on fire.
Yeah. Sorry.
What was they going to do underneath that bridge at one time?
Oh, at one time, let's see, in 1980s, since they nicknamed it the Big Mac Bridge, McDonald's thought about putting a floating restaurant underneath
that bridge at one time. I think 70s or 80s.
80s, and the bridge was built in 1970.
Oh, okay. I was wrong. Girders is the word I was looking for. When they started talking there, all of a sudden it hit me in girders. It said that some of the girders were messed up, at least 3 of the girders.
3 of them, yeah.
And,
at least 3.
And that's all they could tell from the preliminary inspection of the bridge.
Exactly.
Thousands from Kentucky and Ohio are facing detours.
Lengthy detours, it said.
Lengthy detours. Now, they've opened up one side of the bridge now, and they've taken the 2 lanes and turned them into 1 lane each. So at least people does
come and go
across 2 lanes of the bridge now.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Integrity of the bridge in jeopardy. At least 3 of the girders.
Mm-hmm. We did
one whole side is charred. That's the south side, I believe.
Totally destroyed. Yeah. And it said that the flames were so hot and intense that it buckled the signs. That was.
I think it shows that
from
in one of these newscasts. I think it shows the signs where it just buckled.
And it's not known how the fire started.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's not known. So the question is, it's 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Of course, anybody that's been around banks or post offices or anything, a lot of times back in the years they used to put these wood chips around them, and people would get ready to go into the building. They'd throw their cigarette butt down.
Oh, snap.
And then it catches on fire. Mm-hmm. And so I don't know. That's speculative, of course, but
exactly.
It's underneath a bridge. What else is underneath the bridges? Is you're homeless. A lot of homeless people
sometimes
congregate underneath the bridges for cover and heat. That road puts off the bridge from that sun shining on it all day, puts off a heat underneath that bridge. It makes it more comfortable to stay under. So what else you got?
This is mostly talking, well, not mostly, but it's talking about the little playground for the special needs children that you'll see here.
They lost their playground completely.
Yeah.
Underneath the bridge. We have video from the pickleball courts near the playground that showed the moments that it went up in flames. In fact, we want to show you some pictures of what the playground looked like before this whole thing began. Before that fire took it turned it into this charcoal. And you can see it was a really nice park, a playground. It was meant for children with disabilities. One of the largest of the time. It was mostly wooden and plastic. One of the largest. What you can't see is how large it really was. Now that playground has been pretty much leveled to the ground. The wood is charred, it's turned to ash. Those flames melted the metal off the bridge 40 feet high above that playground. Amazing.
Wow.
And there it is. There's what the bridge looks like. There's a boat going up underneath it there. The Belle of Louisville or whatever it's called.
Yep.
More than likely, or maybe something from Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Maybe
could be. Yeah.
Since it's closer to Cincinnati.
But over and through, I don't know if it was here. I think I went through here. It might be the other side. Is where the park is, though.
Yeah.
But I've got
underneath the bridge on one side or the other, where the land is where that park was.
And I'll add a picture in of that because I've got a picture of the park under the bridge that I'll.
So if you're traveling, is it 471? Then you definitely going to have some detours, or you're going to have a traffic backup for the next few weeks anyway, until they get the bridge inspected. I think they was expecting longer than that to open up that one side.
The one side, yeah.
And
exactly.
They brought somebody in there from construction company out of Michigan or somewhere, Great Lakes or something, and they've already inspected. They said the one side of the bridge was okay to be traveled. But
safe to travel?
Huh?
That one side is safe to travel on?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's going to take longer to get that other side.
To get it fixed and figure out what caused the fire.
So guys, this may not be interesting to everybody.
Right.
But it's a big thing here in central Kentucky and northern Kentucky and
Ohio,
Cincinnati, over in that area. So other than that, babe, that's it.
All right. Glad to be back on the air. Hopefully we'll have some more videos for y'all coming here in the near future. Thank y'all for all your support. Like we always say, we can't do it without you. We appreciate each and every one of you all. May God bless you all. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. We'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.